What is the National Guard's chain of command when federalized? Imagine a situation where the safety and security of the nation are at stake, and the National Guard is called into active federal service. Have you ever wondered who directs these forces during such critical moments? Understanding the chain of command when the National Guard is federalized reveals a structured hierarchy designed to ensure clear leadership and effective operation across all levels. When the President of the United States declares a state of federalization for the National Guard, the authority over these forces shifts from state control to federal oversight. The President becomes the Commander-in-Chief of the National Guard, units that are activated for federal service. This transition is governed by the United States Constitution and federal laws, primarily the National Defense Act of 1916 and subsequent amendments. Once federalized, the National Guard units are integrated into the United States Army or the United States Air Force, depending on their branch. The Secretary of Defense holds the ultimate authority over all military operations involving these forces. Under the Secretary of Defense, the Secretary of the Army or the Secretary of the Air Force manages the respective branches, overseeing the training, readiness, and deployment of the Guard units. Operational command is exercised through the United States Northern Command or other designated combatant commands, depending on the mission. These commands coordinate the deployment and operational activities of the Guard units within the broader context of national defense. The chain of command flows from the President to the Secretary of Defense, then to the respective service secretaries, and finally to the commanding officers of the units involved. It is important to note that during federalization, the governor of the state from which the Guard units originate no longer has command authority over those units. Instead, the units operate under the directives of the federal military structure. This hierarchy ensures that the military response is unified and aligned with national security objectives. In summary, when the National Guard is federalized, the chain of command starts with the President as the Commander-in-Chief, followed by the Secretary of Defense, the service secretaries, and the combatant commands. This well-defined structure guarantees coordinated and effective action in times of national need.